There once was a girl loud and full of light, the youngest of three, her brothers her life. She did what they did step by step, anime and video games her butter and bread. As she grew, so did her love, her controller glued to her forefinger and thumb. PlayStation, Game Boy, and stories galore, she lost herself in them and always wanted more. With a love for reading, she began a new journey, authoring her own tales of magic and Mary. This girl wrote and she wrote, something burning inside her. Pen and paper, her comfort, her passion, and fire. She felt different from others, the girls at school. People, they scared her, like the waves of the pool. She almost drowned back when she was 3, her brother her savior, pulling her free. Now she was older, problems more thorny, surrounded by people, but overwhelmingly lonely. Mom and dad busy, yelling and crying, the nuclear family all but dissolving. She clawed at what used to be, trying to hang on, but the innocence of childhood was already gone. She wished for her brother as she did that one day, but he could not save her while sick and locked away. Piles of poems, papers, and books, she wanted to crawl inside their pages and hide from the looks of her father and mother and brother and her reflection. Who was she? For the first week's challenge, I wanted to represent who I am at my core. I am more than I am on stream, as any creative is. While juggling ideas, some funny and even musical, I decided to, in the end, show my deepest self. Writing is what I know and have always known. And while I've struggled socially, words on paper have always been my strength. So that's what I'm doing. Hi, hello, I'm Rue. I'm 28 years old. I love Diet Dr. Pepper, little treats, knickknacks, and big sweatshirts. When I was 15, I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder and panic disorder. I was lost and alone, but I received help. Therapy, medication, and more therapy, like a lot of therapy. It didn't take away my depression and anxiety, but it provided me with the tools needed to live and enjoy living. Since then, there have been many ups and a whole lot of downs. In 2020, during the pandemic, I was working from home and felt a new kind of matured loneliness. At some point, I found myself on Twitch. Bruce Green was streaming twice a day at the time, and I almost never missed a stream. Bruce's Gooses were my first Twitch community. I made multiple friends and a best friend through that Twitch chat and Discord server. Suddenly, I didn't feel so alone. After moving across the country in 2021, I decided to start streaming on Twitch. With probably thousands of hours of YouTube and Twitch watch time under my belt, I was always a viewer looking for an escape, relief from the stresses of today's day, a safe and positive place, a grove. This realization started everything. I've always been passionate about mental health and erasing the stigma surrounding it and mental illness, medication, therapy, the isolation that comes with it. I was privileged enough to have access to help in the United States, but so many don't. While I don't have the means to pay for others to have the same luxury, I did have an idea. I started streaming on Twitch because I wanted to create a kind, welcoming, and safe place for anyone who may want one. A place to laugh, joke, and make new friends, or just feel wanted. If I could help even one person this way, it would be worth it. And it has been. The journey has not been an easy one. As any streamer or content creator can tell you, it's a learning experience. You learn a lot about yourself, the industry, and others. I've taken breaks, a year and a half hiatus even. I've wondered if this is for me or if I'm really making a difference. But I kept going. I've met the greatest friends I could have ever asked for. I've helped raise money for charity. I got to go to TwitchCon in 2024 and meet Bruce himself. I got to thank him for what he's done for me and so many others. I saw what streaming has done, bringing people together and spreading so much good. Here I am, January of 2025. In the last few years, I've found out that I also have ADHD and PTSD. I learn more and more about myself each day, and while it's been really hard, I can't say I would change anything. I have genuine friendships, a hobby I love, and so many years of unknown ahead of me. That's so scary, but I know it doesn't have to be. I want to keep my mind and options open for myself, and that's why I signed up for Respawn Recruits. Did I think I had a chance? Not really, but maybe. Here is a girl, 28 and knowing nothing. It's me, I'm her, and I'm still running. Sprinting to the next thing, finding my way, reminding myself to be thankful for the previous days. Life's a bitch, don't we all know? We each have our stories, so many untold. I crave to hear them, each one unique, a hidden gem, a book to read. As corny as I am, as this entire piece has been, each word is true, and I'm ready to begin. And as Bo Burnham once said, amongst his wit, I want to help leave this world better than I found it.